Hello everybody out there in classical guitar world. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to string a bead on your bridge. Okay. Now first of all, why would we put a bead on? I have explained that on the website a bit in some text. But it's a good time to do it actually. String just broke in sort of the middle here, wore out on one of the frets. String just broke, so I'm replacing the D string. But if you can see my bridge here, I've replaced the bridge on this guitar. It's an old guitar, it didn't cost me very much. I've done some work on it, replaced the bridge, sanded it right down. But that left me with a problem because I had no angle whatever at the bridge. I've managed to create a nice action, good for me anyway, what I wanted, about 4mm at the 12th fret, which is what I was wanting, and I'm happy with that. But I had a problem stringing the strings as I normally would. There was no angle at the bridge, at the saddle, and therefore I had to come up with a solution. My solution was twofold. I had to sand down the bridge, obviously lower the saddle, although the saddle is okay. It's not that small, and as you can see, it's raised a fair bit from the bridge, so it's not too tiny, but that's because I sanded it down a lot. But of course sanding it down meant that I had absolutely no angle at all, and therefore with no tension on the strings, they would be floating about on the saddle too much, causing buzzing, giving no tension, therefore no snap to the sound and tone, particularly at the close to the saddle, where you'd want that nice sort of sharp, crisp tone, and therefore enabling you to get a nice variation of tone between the saddle and the sound hole, and further up. But now, as you can see, I've got I don't know, 35-degree angle at least, which is ample for giving a nice sound, and it's all the tension you actually need. So this is a really good solution for a guitar where, rather than go and have more drastic solution like having a neck reset done, where the reason that you're really, one of the main reasons that your action is raised is because this part of the soundboard has raised, because over time it kind of bows, kind of comes out above, sorry I can't explain it that well, but actually kind of bulges up and raises the saddle, raises the bridge. There's not a lot you can do about that without taking some drastic action to fix it, which is going to cost quite a bit of money. The other option would be to reset the neck, which again is even probably worse than that. And with a guitar of this age and this quality, it's definitely not worth, to many people, not worth doing. You might as well just junk the guitar. But this is a solution which solves the problem quite easily. For most people, they could just basically put the bridge beads on and that's it, and sand down their saddle, and away they go. Because usually there'd be plenty of room to sand the saddle down. Okay, but if you want to take a little bit more action, you might have to sand the bridge down as well. Then the bridge beads will allow you to do that. Okay, so I've got my string here. Now we shall string it. Okay, so just have to put it through. Yeah, just putting it through the hole. Sorry, I meant to put it. Right, okay, through the hole. Now, my bead. Okay, so you put it down the middle of the bead, down the center. Pull it round. Put it through the back hole first. Okay, so you put it through the back hole of the bead first. Then pull it around. Put it through the front hole of the bead. The top hole, sorry. Okay. Then pull that a bit. Depends on how much string you're willing to have left over at the end. Just turn it around once. There, like that. Just for security. Need that for security. Tighten it there like that. And you can do like that. Oops. Like that. I shouldn't have pulled that out like that. Okay, but that's okay, I can cut that off. And then just pull it back through. Okay. Put it back through. And that's it. Okay, just string it up in a normal way. Just tighten it up in the normal way. And that's done. Okay, and I haven't had any problem with these. And these are for sale on my website at a very reasonable price. They are available. The reason I've started to do these myself is because they're not easily available on the internet. There's one site in America doing them, quite expensive, but apart from that, there's practically nowhere you can get them. And I thought that I would start selling them in the UK, make them myself and sell them at a very reasonable price. Okay, so that's it. That's the demonstration. Please have a look for them on my website, which is the address is at the beginning of this video. That's kentclassicalguitars.co.uk, and depending on the demand, you might see them on eBay as well. Okay, thank you. Signing off.